Hey YouTube, it's me, iAddiction, and welcome to my very first official office tour of this apartment. Believe it or not, I've lived here over a year and I don't think I've ever done a review of my whole office. I did somewhat recently move it into this room. It used to be in a different room, which is now my bedroom, and this was my bedroom. But I've been in here almost 4 or 5 months now that I think about it. This is going to be a kind of basic, simple tour, but I thought I would give you guys a quick rundown of what I've been working with and kind of how things are going. I figure I will start over here. As you can see, I have my tripod, which I use for most of my videos, and USB keyboard. I don't use the keyboard too often. There is a closet in here, and that is my fiance's schoolwork stuff for all of her student teaching and everything, and that's full of it as well. So those I'm just going to leave and not really show you much about that. Here's my filing cabinet. The top is mine, the bottom is Karen's. And our new printer, it's an HP OfficeJet Pro 8600 plus. It is a color printer, has a scanner, and it prints. You know, I really like it. It works extremely well. It's supposed to be cheaper than a laser printer, so that's why I bought that for massive amounts of printing. This used to be Karen's desk. It's now kind of the communal desk and my HD PVR setup. As we get closer, you can see the Blue Yeti microphone that I have that I record most of my HD PVR audio with. The Turtle Beach PX5s, which work for both the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. And I also found out that I can use them for my computer with a USB to optical audio adapter. That is the HD PVR Hop-Hog. It's the gaming edition. This can glow green if I wanted it to, but I usually just have it off because it's kind of annoying. And a 26-inch Vizio TV. It's not the best TV in the world, but it seems to work for what I use it for. As you can see, I have a monster optical audio cable and an Ethernet port just in case I need it for whatever console I'm using, and a plug here to plug in whatever video gaming system I'm using. What I would do is I'll put whatever system I'm using here, sit in this chair or that chair, and then I can play with it through here. And over here is my 27-inch iMac. As you can see, I'm uploading the video that I just did about the 25-year anniversary Zelda 3DS. But if we look at the actual desk, you can see I have the Apple keyboard, a MMO Razer Naga USB mouse, the Magic trackpad, the Bose Companion 2 Series 2 speakers, which I really like. There's my iPhone 4S and an Apple dock, and a USB thumbprint reader, which is kind of cool. You just slide it and it can do different things. I don't have it set up to do anything right now except for unlock. There is a Logitech C9390, I think. C390, C930. I forget the exact model number of it. And over here, my newest creation is the 20-inch Apple Cinema display. And I have to say, I love this Cinema display. I used to have an iInc 27-inch monitor, and they'd be about the same height and size, but I just really, really, really like this monitor. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. I have the iPhone coasters. I just subscribed to Wired this Christmas, so that's the first issue that they actually sent me. I do have the iPad edition, but I don't actually own an iPad anymore. I ended up selling it because I don't know if I'm going to get the 3 or not, but I thought now's the time to sell it if I don't want it. And I wasn't using it that often, so and there's more coasters. Again, that's kind of the setup over there. If we go over here, that's the MacBook Air that I recently got. It opens, of course, from the other side, but nothing fancy there. Me and Karen kind of share this. That's her computer when I'm not here, or when I'm here, and when I'm not here, she uses this, and I use that. If she needs to go, I use this. She uses that. So we share. This, I used to use iClear, and I ended up picking this up because they didn't have iClear at Radio Shack. It's AUVIO. It works pretty well. It comes with a microfiber, and it's a good way to clean your screens if you have to. Just so you guys know, on the newer iMacs, you can actually peel this back, as you can see, and take your screen off extremely easily. I never knew you could do that until about 5 weeks ago when I was in Best Buy, which I did get a job at Best Buy, which if you didn't know. Anyways, that is my book bag that I use. There are my routers down there, and then I try my best with cable management, but I fail miserably. I'm not going to hide it. I did try to use that white thing to hide some of them, but it didn't end up working very well. But from up here, it looks quite good. As you can see, my walls are so plain. There's like nothing on my walls. As I go over there, that's the entrance. I use that for my artwork when I was going to school. And there's just some lamps that I haven't decided what I want to do with yet. But I also play Magic on that, which we'll get to right now, which on this side of the room is kind of my New Year's resolution, trying to get everything organized. And I was originally going to go through each of these and kind of in depth, but what I think I will do is go very quickly and then seeing what comments you guys leave below, go through it there. But these are most of my gaming systems. Of course, we have the PlayStation 3 right below it, all of my PlayStation 3 cables, the Nintendo Wii right below it, all of my Nintendo Wii stuff. As you can see, there's the World of Warcraft Collector's Edition for Cataclysm. I don't know why that's there, I just didn't have anywhere else to put it. Xbox 360 with all my Xbox 360 cables. Then below it, this is PlayStation 2. Handheld consoles minus the 3DS. This is PC, so there's like my joysticks and anything PC USB related. And behind this is kind of like a secret compartment. There's a laptop that I use to play like really old games, or my iMac can't play it on Windows 7. But this is all Magic cards and stuff. Magic cards. And take a guess. Magic cards. This is the one thing I haven't really organized that well. I don't think you guys have ever seen these. I own all of the Apple posters, and I would love to hang them, but I have concrete walls for the most part, so it's extremely hard to hang anything. Jim Henson's probably my favorite one. But anyways, that's that. And then up here is just like all of my games, which I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what I have, so just so you can kind of see. And then down here are VHS tapes and more Magic cards. Yeah, that's all Magic on the bottom shelf. If we go over to here, this is the Retron 3, which has Super Nintendo, Nintendo, and Genesis. And you can use the actual controllers with these, which is really nice. This thing saves a lot of space. Do I really like it? And here is all of the cables for that. There's the 3DS that I just unboxed, and the Nintendo 64 with the expansion slot, of course. And here would be all of the cables for the Nintendo 64, and I just put this in here for now. It probably won't stay there. Then I have the GameCube with all of the GameCube cords, and as you guys can see, this actually has a Game Boy adapter where you can play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on a TV, which is really nice. I love that console. As we continue on, we have, this is kind of the I want to save the consoles. That's the original Nintendo, which is extremely clean. Obviously I have this, so I can go between the two if I wanted, but I don't have anything really special for that just yet. This box is for the Dreamcast. This box is for anything HD PVR related. It has a lot of cables and different, accessories. Like I did mention, this accessory right here allows me to use optical audio out on my computer, which is kind of nice. And then there's just like a lot of cables for the HD PVR. Down here is my Zelda boxes, which are Zelda and more Zelda. These are like chock full of just Zelda stuff, which I'll eventually make a video about. And my camera box with all my camera stuff. So that's that, and that's really everything that's in here. I'm probably going to be replacing this rug. I kind of like it, but I don't know. I've thought about replacing it in the past. Give you guys another quick view of what's going on here. Like I said, it has not looked this good in a while. I kind of cheated and just took things that I haven't found homes for and put them in a different room, but I'm not going to move them back into here until they actually have a room. So that's kind of what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that room tours are always the big plus, so I finally did one. It's only been like a year and a half, so maybe I'll do another in another year and a half. Anyways, this is iAddiction. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about any of my products that I've mentioned today, please leave a comment down below. I will be sure to answer them as quickly as I can. Until next time, this is iAddiction, signing out.